Hang on one sec, you guys. Streaming to the right account. And we are. Alright, we're live. How's everybody doing tonight? So, told you guys we're a little late tonight. I had to stream on the main channel first, or the second channel first, but we're back. So, let's get to looking at some cars, shall we? So, hang on, you guys. One sec. One sec. Get all set up here. One sec. Let's get everything set up here. One sec, you guys. Alrighty, you guys. So now we're set up here. So first thing I want to look at, I want you guys to look at is this right here. This is our thumbnail. So this is a lot of cars. This is actually on a post from a group called Mopar Classic Parts that I'm a part of, or that I follow, however you want to say it. So the one car I want to talk about is it even still listed? Yeah, yeah, right here. So actually, it's not. So this morning, this ad had a 70 Hemi Cuda for like 40 grand. Right, right. So, anyways, we're gonna look at these cars. So we have a 69 Barracuda Formula S, which is kind of a rare car. 8 grand for the roller. I don't know if that's worth it. It is the Goodyear Barracuda, one of the Goodyears. 68, 69 are really good. So this is the Barracuda right here. A fairly solid car, it looks like. So we're going to go back now that I actually got the pop up like this and we actually look. So what we have here is this is a family selling car, a bunch of cars in Texas. So we have a 70 Cuda convertible cloning into a 71, $45,000. Don't know if that's a deal. I know these e-body Cudas are crazy, especially 70, 71, 72. 73 and 74 you can still find relatively cheap. 45 grand for a project. I don't know if that's a deal or not. So I'm not gonna say it's not. We have a Viper, which these things are fucking neat. I'll never be able to afford one, but they're Mopar's attempt at a Corvette. They got a V10 in them usually, and all kinds of cool stuff. So it's a 2004 Viper, $45,000, no issue, runs and drives, dirty. That I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Viper guy. Maybe it's a still. Maybe it's not. I have no fucking clue. Right, right. I think they're making a 71 because 71 I think is the better year. I'm not sure. It's a to me any E-body Barracuda is a good looking car. I don't care. They didn't make a really ugly Barracuda, and except for the first year, like the one like that certain YouTuber that I don't talk about on here has. Uh, 2004 Dodge Viper SRT runs drives 45 grand. Let me know in the chat. Chat, let me know. Is that a steal? Is that not a steal? I don't know enough about Vipers to tell you. I know they're wicked fast, really cool cars. They were designed by Carroll Shelby. That's all I can tell you about them. We have this is that Barracuda. Here's the Formula S Barracuda 69. My buddy's Battery Productions. They have a white one of these. They call it Nacho Cuda. Really cool car. Go check out their channel if you're new. 8 grand for the roller. I don't know if this one's worth 8 grand or not. It looks like it's small bolt pattern, so do with that as what you will. Being an S, I think it would have had a V8. I'm not sure. Oh, so 8 grand. Eh, maybe. Ooh, we have an early Corvette, and it's not listed, so I don't know what it's about. But I think this might be a 60. Can't tell the front. Might be a 60. See, like the 60, like when they first started the first year, like I'm not a big fan of. I don't like the back window, but you could make them look cool. Like there was a yellow one on Facebook forever. That was an indie swap meet. You can find on this channel. We covered that one. I would have owned it. That one looked really cool. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking. I know it's a first gen Corvette. I just couldn't tell you what year. But these cars for me, these early Corvettes are really hard for me to distinguish what year they are. I know like the fronts are different, little things in the fronts, the sides might be different. So, funny story. I think my grandpa, I might see he's got the Polaroid, post a picture tomorrow of it. My grandfather's dad, my would have been my grandfather, my great grandfather, was into these Corvettes. He had a bunch of these early Corvettes. He even had a '63 split window, the 1 year only Corvette. Back when they were new. This is a tiny time, so back when they were new. But he had one that he actually metal flaked this like inside little like white spot here. He metal flaked it because that's what he did for a living. Back in the days when you used to have to hand paint signs, that's what my great grandpa did was hand paint signs. So pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat. It's a funny story. I guess he was always trading in. The funny thing is, he had Corvettes up until I think a year or two before he died. My grandpa said he had a Firebird when he died. Not a Corvette though. Back to that CUDA, back to the library. Did we show everything? Yeah, they don't have the or the Challenger listed, but it says. I'm assuming you see it in the background right there. I'm assuming that's the Challenger right there. It says 70 Dodge Challenger, so it's the Goodyear Challenger, the desirable year. Project car, of course. Clean body, but no engine trans. $7,500. I think that's still $7,500 for a rust-free Challenger, for a solid Challenger, especially a 70. I think that's a good deal. Even though it looks like it's a basket case, but you would at least have seven. If you bought this car for a grand, a rusted out one, you're at least gonna have $7,500 in doing your own sheet metal work to get it to where this car would be. So the next thing I want to talk about is this right here. This is actually in Ohio. So those of you that don't know, my dad's the reason. My dad and my grandpa are the reason why, and my uncle Charlie are the reason why I'm in the cars. But what really got me into the classic side of cars was one of these. There was a junkyard. It was called AAA. It was down in West Terre Haute. They had, and I've told the story probably a million times. I was probably 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. I was a young kid. And I remember going in there, Dad was looking at a 69 or 70 Nova that was sitting next to it, right? And there was one of these except a GTO Judge. My pinnacle dream car. And I will have one day. Even if I have to make it a clone. There's a bright orange 68, 69 GTO Judge, 4-speed, and I think it was said 455 on the hood. I am not sure about that, but I think it did. But it had the tack, and I remember Dad was looking at this Nova, and I didn't really care, and I just saw a shiny orange car, or shiny. It's sitting in a junkyard, but complete. And I think it said Becky's Judge or something on the quarter glass, etched in the glass. But I remember looking at the car, and I was like, "This fucking car is." I don't know what it was about it. It just honest, because you didn't see him a lot, and you still don't see him a lot. I don't know if it's a color. I don't know if now that I'm older, I think it's because it looked muscle. These cars, GTOs, especially this generation, they just look tough. They just look like they're coming at you to get you. Especially with that urethane bumper that you can actually hit with a crowbar and it don't ding and ding. It's just neat stuff. Anyways, back to this one. 68 GTO 242 VIN has clean title, posi track, posi rear, tack dash, car is represented night in jail, parts, and title donor. That right there, what you just said right there, that is a crime. You guys, for those of you that don't know, you can. What he is saying is, if you have one out title, you can buy this one, and it's a title donor. You can take title out of it. Do not. You can't do that. That is a federal law. You cannot take this spin and tag out of this GTO and put in a Le Mans to have a GTO. You can't do it. I mean you can. It's just a fucking felony and serious jail time. You can't. Trucks are a little bit different, but they're still the same. You can swap cabs out, but the VIN and title that matches the frame have to stay with that cab. That's how the law works. So I don't recommend doing this at all. That's a fucking crime. As a matter of fact, I've had people on the HD Outback and the Thunderbird reach out wanting just the title and VIN, and you can't do that. That is a fucking crime. You cannot sell it like that. And even if you sell it knowing that's what they're going to do, that's still a crime. If you sell it not knowing, it's still a crime. As my dad has always told me, ignorance is no excuse for the law. So don't do this, you guys. If this was me and I bought this car and you had like a Le Mans I would just take this parts off the Le Mans and put on this GTO body to make this GTO body solid. So let's see here. Where's my marketplace at? There it is. Oh really? I didn't know that. Wait, $500. No, it's a long bid. Never mind. Still $500. So you guys want to hear your useless information that you don't care about? See these motor mount? I'm gonna call them motor mount stands, but these stands right here, motor mount brackets, what do you want to call them? Those on a Ford, this year a Ford truck, they are different between small block, 6-cylinder, and big block. So if you're doing a 6-cylinder to the small block conversion, you need these for a small block. Neat, useless information that you guys probably don't care to know, but there you go. Is it 4x4? It's got 4x4 rims on it. Yeah, it doesn't say. 72 F100, no engine, good C6 transmission, 9-inch rear, bought it from a junkyard, has no title, $500. And I mean, that's probably not bad. What a project, I mean. I don't know if I've looked at that one. Yeah, I think we've looked at this one before. Right, 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 you guys? So, I have decided something, and hopefully my grandma's not watching this. I want another Corvette. I would like to have a C3, but I would also take another C4, just this body style C4 I want one. I will have one in the near future. I don't know if I want a C3, which would be 70 through 81, or if I want a C4 93 up. But I do know I want another Corvette. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. I went and got my daily antibiotics. Pretty good though. Hopefully I'll be healed up by next month so I actually fucking do some work. Is it 68 to 81? See, I did not know. Or I would take a C5, but those will be out of my price range. These ones, I wish that my C4 was one of these because I like to dash in these. These are a little bit cleaner looking C4s than the early C4s, in my opinion. I really miss my Corvette. I was looking at this. This is kind of neat, but I don't need another G body. This has an LS and shit in it, but I don't need another fucking G body. I have a Malibu out back that I'm slowly letting rot into the earth. Ooh, what's this? We have a video. Do not do that, you guys. Uh, do not do that, you guys. Do not just start your car and just hold it to the fucking floor. Engines are not designed to be done like that. This is a pretty solid car. Huh. What do I want for it? Located in Dayton, Ohio, Survivor car runs, drives, stops 326, which is your pretty much your base small block. I almost said small block. Your base Pontiac engine in these cars. Keep in mind, Pontiac didn't have big block and small block. That's a fib. To be big block or a small block, there has to be a difference in deck heights, and Pontiac does not have that. The only one that's different is your 301. Um, Engine, automatic transmission, body needs fully restored, but will be a running project. Needs floors in the bottom of the quarter panels, but very solid. I love the car. Don't have the space for it. The 6,500 bucks. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I would like to take one of these. Hang on, let's see the back. Let's see the back glass. Yeah, I'd like to take one of these and make the Triple X car, the very first, well, the one with Vin Diesel, not the one with Ice Cube. The GTO or the GTO or Le Mans or whatever the hell they use, the purple one. Buy one of these and make a clone of that car. That's a good one, Matthew. Here, 37 Plymouth Tube, 1,500 bucks. Just says good project. That's probably, I mean, probably an alright deal. I'm gonna have me. Dad actually had one of these not a few years back. I want another one. So 60 to 63 has these doors right here. I think even the 50s trucks even had these style of doors, the way the doors are cut out. But see, 64 to 66, which is relatively the same body, just different doors. The doors are cut out differently. 63 is my favorite year, but these are alright looking too. 4,500 bucks. It's got a 327, 2-speed power glide. That's not a bad deal at all. That's a pretty good deal. Hell yeah, brother. You're gonna have her going in no time. Ooh. You always gotta stop and look at the wagons. I love wagons, especially Mopar wagons, especially the vintage Mopar wagons. They have all these like cool like fins on them and things. And vintage 62 wagon, 444 speed, needs third gear, synchros, runs good, fresh interior. That's not bad. I mean, let's see what it looks like. Not bad. I mean, 25 grand. I mean, why not? Plus, it'd probably be a pretty fucking fun car. Man, that can be a bitch, man, waiting on backward parts. Hey, Rich, look! Look, it's your car! Just without the Popovits. If you don't know who I just talked about there, go check out the second channel, Bitch Boys Garbage Garage. You'll find out who I just mentioned there. 1,500 bucks. I mean, why not? I mean, I would take this and make a two-door, which means you'd move this center post here back and get a two-door front doors. But rust and floors, floorboard, sum and trunk, body is decent. I have a good left fender that goes with it. Was going to make it a two-door, which is what most people would do with this, but health conditions has stopped me. Bill of sale, frame is good. Why not? Why not? Nova drag car, 10 grand. Let's go. I was wrong, damn it. Woo! Look at that! Woo! That car's no fucking joke. Look at that. That is a beautiful car. 9 grand. I mean, for is it a roller? Yeah, it's a roller. Maybe. I mean, oh, no title, no VIN. Yeah, I don't see 9 grand there then. But maybe it is 9 grand. Maybe I'm just again living in the twilight zone. Ooh, we gotta look at the Volkswagen bus. Look at like the shitty marble floor somebody's put in the wood paneling. Neat, 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 neat. No. I have a 74 Volkswagen bus, sport model, pop top. Goes straight up instead of at an angle. Bus runs and drive stops, but needs TLC before driving very far. Throttle pedal needs new hinges, which I have. Brakes could use some work. I have new shoes and wheel cylinders, just basic stuff. Clean title, $4,200. That's a steal. 4,200 bucks. Why not? I mean, that's a good deal. It's a good deal. Ooh. So my grandpa had one of these. I think it was a 55. It might have been 40s. I'd have to ask him tomorrow when I see him. Big, ugly fucking car. This car, I'm willing to bet that fender probably weighs as much as a fucking engine block. No, I'm kidding, but ooh, 7 grand. We've got homemade floor pan patches, I see. No gauge cluster in the he's got the rally cluster right there. It's got the Formula S hood. I think that's what that hood is. But you got this really cool 6-pack scoop on there. Located in Kentucky, read all. It's a project. Clean title in hand. 67 Plymouth Barracuda, 273. Runs and drives auto. Big bolt disc brakes, 8 3/4. Excuse me, guys. Um, needs work. Needs radiator missing hood pins, or put a steel hood on it. Will need bodywork and painted, and the dash put together. Missing carpet, headliner, door panels, headlight rings, 7 grand cash firm. I mean, I don't think that's a bad deal for that year of Barracuda. See what you guys are saying. See here. You know what 4-door I'd like to have? Those old 70s Dodge Monaco's. Those would be cool, man. I think they're kind of like big and they're not really my cup of tea, but I mean, it could be cool. Right, you guys? Hang on. Boop. Aw, man. Damn finger. Alright, let's see here. 67 Chevelle. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. We got four. What? Ooh, yeah, you're out of your mind, buddy. That's rust right there. Zoom in on that. Look at that. That's not good. 67, 67 Chevy Chevelle 4 6-cylinder automatic transmission, power steering, manual brakes, runs and drives. Probably for a run and driving car. I mean, I don't know. That still seems like a fucking $4,500 car. Studebaker Advanti. What the hell is that? What the hell? What kind of crackhead fucking designing ugly shit is this? Okay, it looks like you took a Kaiser fucking front end and threw on it. Or a Cushman front end. It's got a V8 if you want to call it under the hood. Bunch of switches that must operate the crack bowl that comes out of the dash and the torpedoes that are in the headlight rings. Very well padded dash for apparently whoever hit their fucking head designing this. I really don't know if it's worth 3 grand. Like I'm speechless. Like this thing's fucking ugly. Who would want this? I would I would pay you 3 grand not to have to look at this fucking thing ever. Is that the bumper? Like, wow. The things that they came up with in the 70s. Some are really good, some are really, really stupid. Man, I'm not a big fan of them, man. Wow. That is. It's K5 Blazer, though. Oh, man, that sucks. It's a 76. If it would have been a 75, it would have been full convertible. He just missed it by a year. Let's see here. Good thing is they make every body panel imaginable for this. And it's got the good front end. I like that front end. Square body front ends, I like that. Let's see here. 2,500 bucks. That's what it says. 76 Chevy Blazer. It just says Blazer, but we're gonna put Chevy in there just for clarification. Blazer K5 in this year. Yeah. 4x4 Cheyenne, rust is normal. It's got a lot of rust on it, buddy. I don't know if I'd count that normal, but it's savable, and it's worth saving. Roller, no engine, but has a good turbo transmission and transfer case, no seats. Everything else is there. Will not part out. Asking 2,500 bucks for that. I don't think is a bad price. But I like K5 Blazers. So what's this? Oh man, yeah. Anything here around Indiana, man. Like you get any state like surrounding Indiana and the snow and the salt we get, it's just. Now I know this ain't classic. I'm looking at this for a reason because I want to see what they want for it. Yeah, 2,800 bucks. Yeah. I mean, they want it's worth that amount in parts, but I wouldn't be able to make a profit off of it for that price. Like this, you guys. This is like the next Corvette I want. I want one of these. This was actually almost save this. The fuck is that shit? Is that like new old stock brake pads? Like, or is that's e-brake stuff? Ain't that's e-brake stuff? I'm assuming. 4,500 bucks. I don't think that's a bad price. That's a bad price at all. That's actually a pretty good price. Huh. I might have to look into that one. Look at this is a for those of you that don't know, this looks like a receipt, but it's not a receipt. It's a time. It's a from a drag strip. It's your time. It's time slip. 12s. Are we talking the quarter or the eighth? I mean, that's not. I don't think that's bad. 12s. Let's see what it's got in it. 74 Plymouth Duster race car. No title. 360 Magnum. Used camshaft. What everybody does with these. Valve springs upgraded. Well, when you go to that kind of cam, you kind of got to. Long tube headers, dual plain intakes, Holly 660 Holly, whatever the hell that is. Fresh 998 transmission. Don't know what the fuck that is. Um, with 6 passes. And then he gives a bunch of specs. We don't really give a shit about that. 5,500 bucks. If you get a title for it, if you just want to use a drag, I mean, it's probably not a bad price for a Plymouth Duster anymore. Actually, a pretty good price. Look out here, 1,200 bucks. Let's see here, what we got. We got a 48 Chevy Fleetline with all the mices included and snakes. I mean, 1,200 bucks. I don't think that's a bad price for this car. 48 Fleetline, all original trans and motor are still do not run. Has a 235 to go with it. Has a clean title. Asking 1,200 firm. I don't feel like that's a bad price for that. I think that's a pretty reasonable price. Right, right. That's the thing. A bodies like that Duster, they used to be your entry level Mopar. Like you used to be able to pick them up for 50 bucks. Like they were your entry level that because that's what they were. They were an economy car. But now you can't really touch one of these for 3 grand anymore. And Charger, you need to forget about it because I paid that for my Charger. What I got here? 37 Studebaker, 10 grand. I feel like you're on crack. I feel like you want a really lot of money for that car. 37 Studebaker presenting a 305 GM 4-speed new gas tank fuel pump. I don't care to read anymore. I think you want a lot for it. What do you guys think? Does he want a lot for this 10 grand with a 350 in it? Oh, that? It's neat. I mean, it's unique. I'm just not a dolphin guy. If I was, we would be going it. We would be getting that. In G's. Or let's say, I thought I said 10, I said 1,000. I'm a fucking idiot. I about lost my shit. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like it's a lot of money for that, but I mean, maybe. I would laugh. I would really laugh. These things are cool. I don't know how many of you guys know about these, but these intakes, these long ram intakes, they're neat. I don't know why they're neat, and they were usually seen on like 50s, I think, and 60s cars. W150. Is it 4x4? Yeah, it's 4x4. Well, hence the W150. I'm a dumbass. W would be 4x4. D would be two-wheel drive. I'm a fucking idiot. Selling part, he's not one to sell. Always wants selling parts. He'll make a decent amount of money off of this. To be honest with you, like if this was like 500 bucks, I would go snag it because I know I'll make double that, if not triple, off of parting it out. Like that axle, this front and rear axle, you could sell them together. That's 500 bucks right there. The fender's fucked. You're not gonna sell that unless somebody needs a patch, which is pretty chewed up. Hood, another 50 to 100 bucks. Doors, 50 to 100 bucks. Drivetrain, 500-600 bucks. That grill, if it's not shattered, that's 50 100 bucks. And then your little trinkets, the interior pieces, the glass. If you don't sell the door glass with it, tailgate, that's all trinket shit. If you could probably actually just sell the whole frame if it wasn't no good for 1,000 bucks. Somebody wanted to build a 4x4. So from a parts standpoint, he'll make a pretty good killing off of that. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get one of these in the near future, you guys. I had the C4. We gotta have the C3. I'm not gonna lie. When I clicked on that, I thought that said POS and not OBO, which means for those of you who don't know, which all you guys know, or best offer, but I thought it said POS. I'm like, why does it say that for? 68 Cadillac project car, or parts car. Has all the chrome interior and exterior. Also has the 427 engine, transmission, and title as well. 1,000 bucks. I really don't know enough to tell you if you're gonna make your money back off of that one, or more than your money. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna look at shoes. What in the fuck is that? That a tractor? What is this fucking thing? Does anybody have any fucking clue what this is used for? It's fucking neat. I don't think it's $85,000 neat, but it's definitely neat. 77 Ford LTD, 500 bucks. Been sitting in a garage for over 20 years without a battery. Just recently found the title and did not go through the probate process, so I'm selling as no title. As a 400 big block, maybe good for parts. I honestly, I mean, from a parts standpoint, that's probably worth that. I mean, that engine's worth about $500. Not to mention the transmission or the rear end or the glass. I can tell you guys one car I will not be buying another one of to part out, and that's a fucking 80s Thunderbird. Won't buy another one. The parts don't sell quick. You're sitting on the shit, and it's just a disaster. What do they use the GTAs for? Getting ready to do my hip holding paint job. Hell yeah, Matthew, brother. These things are I've always found neat. See here, let's say engine is a 64 300 cubic inch factory 4 barrel aluminum heads intake. I mean, that's not in 4 grand. I don't think it's bad. Anybody need a pink lawnmower? Joe? 57 two-door hardtop. The hardtops are really rare to find. So 5 grand, I don't think's a bad deal for that. All right, guys, we're gonna move on from marketplace. I got a couple other places I want to look at. So for those of you that don't know, this guy is Dave's Classic Cars. I found out about this guy one day sitting in high school homeroom and scrolling the internet looking for just looking at cars. What he does is he sells you cars on time for a lot of money. So we're gonna scroll through this thing, and then I might end this live stream, being that we're at 42 minutes. We might continue to go. Let's see here. We're gonna look at the 50s. He does 50s through late 90s. So we're gonna start with the 50s model car. Let's click on this. This one is a 50 Chevy Fleetline Deluxe Fastback. $7,500, two-door numbers matching six-cylinder engine with three-speed manual transmission on the column. I mean, he's selling you the things on time, so you're gonna pay more. It looks fairly solid. I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably worth $7,500. It probably is. Original color was the original exterior was white and blue. Interior was blue. That was probably a pretty catchy car back in its day. It's probably a pretty nice car. You know, at least the paint scheme was good. So what we have next is we have another one, a 50s, same thing, except this is a fastback. I think the other one's fastback too, wasn't it? This one is a two doors numbers matching engine with three-speed manual transmission on the column. $7,500. This one was a exterior Falcon gray in metallic. Interior was gray. I would prefer the blue one, but I'm a blue guy. So 52, we only have one car from 52. That is a numbers matching six-cylinder engine with automatic transmission on the column. Bench seat 50 52 Corvette. A 52 Buick Super Convertible. $20,000. I think that he's insane. Even with him selling you on time, like a buy here pay here thing, that is insane. That is fucking insane. That is way too much money for a project car. What do we have here? We have 1 second. We have a 54 Chevy Bel Air. Two-door sedan, matching number 6-cylinder engine with automatic transmission, $7,500. Original color exterior was turquoise, and interior color was green. I mean, $7,500. Yeah, I don't think that it's worth that. I really don't. And I'm no expert. Just giving you my opinions on these things. Okay, we got a 54 Chevy 210. Two-door, matching numbers, 6-cylinder engine with automatic transmission, $7,500. This one, your original color exterior was per however the fuck you say it, green. Interior was green. I mean, I really don't. $7,500. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's worth that. Maybe it's not. I really don't know. I feel like that's too much. But again, you are buying these cars on time for a set amount of money over long periods of time. Like now we're getting into the try five. So ready? 55 Bel Air two-door hardtop, which means there's no post. Hell yeah, Matthew. So, for those of you that are new in the chat, go check out Matthew Decker. He's got a really badass Firebird. He's doing his grills right now. Originally a 265 V8 with automatic on the column, bench seat car, no engine or transmission, $10,000. The original color was red and white exterior with a red and white interior. I feel like that's a lot of money, but again, you're buying these cars on time, and I don't know. I mean, we got another one. We have a 55 Chevy 210 two-door, all original numbers matching 6-cylinder, 3-speed manual transmission on the column, bench seat in very good shape, minimal rust, which pretty much means rust free. I mean, you're gonna have minimal rust, minimal. $19,500 cash on time. The original color was, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that fucking color. And the interior was blue. We're just gonna go blue. So what this guy does is he buy here, pay here. You here. No, he does like no credit needed sales. So what you do is you can go on here and read his stuff if you're interested. So what he does is if he wants 13,000, you give him $500 down, $200 a month till the car's paid off, and the car does not leave his property. He says until the car's paid off. Plus, the guy's kind of a dickhead because if you miss one payment within a day, 1 day, 1 second off, all the money you paid him is done. He's kind of a dick. But do with that as you will. So this one right here is a 55 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop, rare factory black car. I don't know if that's a rare option or not. Don't know. 265 V8, 3-speed column shift, manual transmission, missing bench seat, engine and transmission, $13,000. The original color was blue. Interior was black and white. I kind of feel like $13,000 for a project like this is a lot. Right? Jimmy, it's called Dave's Classic Cars, man. You go in here and read some of like I found him in high school. He's in Illinois. I found him in high school scrolling through in homeroom one day and dad lost his shit when I brought him home and showed him. He's like, he wants crazy amounts of money for this stuff. In my opinion, $13,000 is a lot of money for this car. Even buying it on time for a rust bucket. Like so look, here, this will explain it for you guys. So, for instance, the car we just looked at is $13,500. It's $500 a month, no credit check for however many months. It wants 13.5. You're giving him $500 a month. Exactly, Jimmy. Exactly. I agree. So this next we're gonna look at is $350 a month, and we're gonna see what $300 a month gets you at 5 grand. It gets you a $2,500 Chevy. In my opinion, that's 2,500 bucks. It's a '55 Chevy two-door model 150, which is your lowest model. Originally a six-cylinder with an automatic, now no engine or transmission. $5,000, $350 a month, and the exterior color is green. The interior is green. That is a fucking $1,500 car, and he's asking 5 grand for it. That is fucking insane. That is like you should be ashamed levels of insane. No, 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 no. But this is like if those two, if the two people we cover on this on the main channel on the second channel came together and bought fucking $1,500 cars and priced them crazy. Right, Jimmy, right? Like that that is like highway robbery. That car is a $1,500 car. Okay. Next we're gonna look at a '56 Cadillac two-door hardtop for $12,000 at $500 a month. And here it is. This is a '56 Series 62 Cadillac two-door. Don't have any fucking clue what Series 62 is. I'm not a Cadillac guy. Numbers matching 365 engine, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, power antenna. $12,000. Ow. I feel sore just reading that. Okay, the next thing we're gonna look at, check the chat, see what you guys are saying. Oh, dude, this dude's nuts. Like that's why we're doing this because this dude's fucking insane on his prices. On a lot of cars, he's fucking insane in my opinion. What he does is he buys these cars for fucking practically nothing, and the people that can't afford their dream car, they're doing it like this. They don't pay it off. He gets to keep the car and the money they paid him, and it's a ripoff in my opinion. But who am I? Next car we're gonna look at is a '56 Chevy Bel Air, $350 a month. The total price you're paying is 5 grand, and this is what 5 grand gets you at Dave's Classic Cars. Oh yeah, yeah, bro, yeah. Like this car here, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, is a $500 car. There's no doors, no glass. There's significant rust. Like there's no hood. You're paying 5 grand for a car that's half a car. '56 Chevy two-door hardtop, originally a 265-inch, three-speed manual transmission, three on the tree, no engine or transmission, $500. Original color was turquoise with turquoise interior. That's exactly what I think happens to you. That's exactly what I think. Like that car, 5 grand, and you get nothing. And by the time, even if you paid the car off, you get the car. By the time you cut the rust off, you're gonna have literally a roof sitting there or fenders sitting there. Like these cars, he's picking up for $500, giving people hope to owning a classic car. And these are just my opinions. I'm not. So these are my opinions on this site and these cars and this stuff. That's just my opinion. He's giving people hope. Which I mean, hey. So the next car we're gonna look at is this, but I need to go back so I tell you guys what you're gonna end up paying. $350 a month and $5,000. Let's see what 5 grand for a '57 Chevy gets you at Dave's Classic Cars. It gets you a $1,500 '57 Chevy. 1957 Chevy 210 two-door has original matching number 6-cylinder. Ooh. with automatic transmission, $5,000. Exterior color was white with white and gray interior. That's a fucking $1,500 car, $2,500 car. That's nowhere near $5,000. Right, Frank? Right. All right, now we're getting into the late 50s. I think we got one, two, three, four, and five that we're looking at before we go to the 60s. I agree, Matthew. All right, you guys. So let's see what at Dave's Classic Cars $16,000 gets you at $500 a month for a '58 Chevy Impala. You guys think it's gonna be worth the $16,000, or you guys think it's gonna be a $2,500 car? Holy shit! I need a minute before we read what this is about. $16,000. Holy shit! Wow! Woo! Dude, that made my knee hurt. Oh, dude, that 58 Impala two-door hardtop with a 348 engine, so it does have a big block with automatic transmission. Now no engine or transmission or front seat. Factory color is black. Original exterior color was black with black interior. 16 grand. Holy shit. 16 G's. Woo! I am in the wrong business, dude. Fuck me. Right? Oh my god. Guys, and we're just in the 50s cars. Can you imagine when we get into the muscle cars? The actual, like, hot ticket cars? Okay, the next car we're going to look at is a '58 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. The altogether price is $12,000 at $500 a month. Let's see what 12 grand gets us. Does it get us a complete car at least? You gotta be fucking kidding me. 12 G's? 12 G's? Alright, let's read what it says. '58 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, two-door, hardtop, numbers matching 365, automatic, power everything, brakes, windows, seats, antennas, $12,000. The exterior color originally was green with a green interior. Whoa, that is fucking insane. Oh shit, I clicked on it before we read what it says. Okay, the next one on our list. I think this Dave guy's a crackhead. Crackhead alert for his prices, definitely. And we're not even into really desirable cars like muscle cars. '58 Buick Special, $500 a month, and your out the door price after your years of paying on it is $10,000. Let's see what $10,000 buys us. Okay, it's a complete car and a relatively solid car. It looks like factory color. The the factory color on this car is pink. It has the original numbers matching 364 engine automatic transmission. 10 grand. Pink interior, gray slash cream colored interior. That's what I was exactly thinking that, Frank, actually. So these ones right here are sold, but we'll still look at them. So he sold a 58 Chevy Deluxe two-door for $5,500 at $350 a month. It went to Oak, Florida. I, that's not a crackhead price, I don't think. It looks like it's a fairly solid and complete car. Two-door, has V8 engine with 3 on the tree, 3-speed manual transmission, column shift, $5,000. Blue metallic paint, interior was blue and white. I don't think that was a bad price. I think that was priced right. So that's probably why it's sold. Okay, you guys, the next is sold. It went to Indy, Indy, North Dakota. So 59 Chevy DeVille. It was $500 a month. It ended up paying 20 grand for this car. Let's see what $20,000 got you at Dave's Classic Cars. He sold this, or you? I feel like this is a lie. I feel like he did not sell this car for 20 grand. This has to be just to boost the website or something. Somebody gave 20 grand for this car. 20 fucking G's for this car. Dude, there's no fucking way. There is no fucking way this car sold for 20 grand. I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's read what it says description, shall we? Oh, we haven't got the Roadrunners yet, Don. But I'm sure there might be a one of one, because this dude's gotta be on the same shit he's on. Was a 390 auto, power steer. You hear what the fuck I just said? Stammered and stuttered. I'm a fucking idiot. Power steering, power windows, power seat, and power antenna. No engine or transmission. Sold for 20 fucking G's. Blue on blue. You're fucking. That car is still sitting in his fucking back lot. I'm telling you. There is no way somebody gave 20 G's for that. I don't give a fuck. There's no way that sold for 20 grand. All right, now we're going to get into the 60s, which we know what came in the 60s, your muscle car era. Let's see what some muscle cars cost us at Dave's Classic Cars. You guys ready for this? Breathe. Better get out some lube because I have a feeling I'm going to be sore after this. 1960 Chevy Impala. That's going to be the first one we look at. $500. $15,000 is what he wants for this car. 15 grand at $500 a month. This has to be a joke site. Like, there's no fucking way this site's legit. 60 Chevy Impala, two-door hardtop, originally a big block, 348 car, 3 on the tree manual, column shift, bench seat, power steering, now no motor transmission, $15,000. Your exterior color was white with red and white their interior. There is no fucking way I would give. You know what I could get for 15 stacks? You know what I could get for a classic car? No way. This has to be a joke. Like, there's no way the site's legit. Like, look at the rust. Look at that. Holy shit. The window's busted out. The hood's gone. Your core support's gone. Your fenders are gone. Your rocker's gone. Your door's gone. Whoa. Whoa. That's probably what he paid was like 200 bucks. Jesus. We have another 1960 Chevy Impala for 20 grand at $500 a month. Let's see what $20,000 gets us at Dave's Classic Cars. It's better than a $15,000 car. Let's read what it says. Two-door hardtop, numbers matching 283. Oh my god, keep the 283 away from certain people. automatic column shift bench seat power steering, $20,000. Red and white exterior, red and white interior. 20 fucking G's. Wow. Fucking wow. Right, Frank? Right? Oh my god, you guys. 20 fucking G. Woo! All right. Next, we're gonna look at a Mopar. We're gonna look at something called a 60 Dark Pioneer. Um, $400 a month, and the end price, out the door price, is $6,500. Let's see what's. Let's see. Oh, I said $8,500. Sorry, not $8,500. Non-numbers matching 318 factory push button automatic. It has a chop top and lowered. Cool car. Holy shit. Woo! Factory yellow interior and light gray interior. Woo! Holy shit. All right. We only got one car from 1961 that he has listed. It is an Impala. So we're going to look at a 61 Chevy Impala for $8,500 out the door. $400 a month. Let's see what $8,500 gets us. Am I in the Twilight Zone or something? Like, like, look at this. Look at the rot there. Look at that. And we're not even seeing the interior of the floors of these cars. 61 two-door Chevy hardtop was a 348 with a 3-speed manual transmission on the column. Bench seat, no engine transmission, $8,500. Black exterior, red and white interior originally. I, I don't want to be here no more. I want to go home. Oh my god. All right, now we're moving into 1962 cars. So 62 model year. Oh, you guys. I don't think we're ready for this. The first car we're going to look at is an out the door price of $27,000. 27.5, almost 28,000. At $500 a month, it is a 62 Chevy convertible, Impala convertible. Do you guys see 30 grand in that car before I even read anything? You guys see 30 grand? 62 Chevy Impala, numbers matching 283, 3-speed manual on the column. Now a 4-speed on the floor. Power steering, bumper guards, no front seat, $27,500. White and blue, white with black top. Interior was burgundy. 30 $27,500. Yeah, you notice the new tires? Never mind that right there, the rust that is literally no more in the quarters or the fenders. Like, look at that. Look at the hole in that quarter panel. I could fit my whole foot in the quarter panel. Something like 30 grand. I think you can probably buy one of these fucking cars for 30 grand done. Like, let's just peek, okay? Let's just I need to do it. I need to know. I mean, maybe it is a good price for it, you guys. I mean, I'm seeing them for. I mean, I'm not seeing anything less than like 50 grand for one. I mean, you're basically paying almost 30, but I mean, what's that $10,000 difference? I mean, think about it. You're gonna give him 30 for a car that's gonna need at least 15 G's put into sheet metal for a car that you can buy done for 50. Like, it's like this has to be a joke. Okay, we're looking at another 62 Impala convertible for 25 G's for this one at $500 a month. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Where is he pulling these prices at? Like, like this one's solider than the one that you want 30 for. At least you put new tires on this one too. I honestly think what happened, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. Tell me if I'm wrong by thinking this. What if he got these two 62s as a pair? Like this was the parts car for the other one or vice versa. And he's trying to make fucking what would it be, 50 grand or higher? By the time I don't have my calculator, but like 50 grand off of selling these cars separately. Right, you guys? Like, oh my god. Okay, the next one. This car is rare. We will all know it when I tell you guys what it is, if you guys haven't read it already. The next car is a 62 SS 409 Impala, 15 grand at $500 a month. It is a rare car. Being a 409 car makes it a rare car. That's the one the Beach Boys sung about. You gotta be kidding me. Top 62 Top Dog Impala Super Sport 409. Originally it was a 409 big block with a 4-speed bucket seats. Now no engine or transmission. $15,000. I mean, I know that 409 cars are rare. Like, is 15 grand too high? You guys think? I mean, I like out of everything. I mean, I would rather have this in the drop tops. At least it's a fucking 409 car. At least it's fairly fucking solid. I mean, but then again, you're gonna give him 15 grand, and you're gonna have to locate a 409, which are fucking rare engines to find, or take a 348 and somehow I don't even know if you can bore them out to make them a 409. Like, you're gonna be 5 grand in engines, so you're gonna be $20,000 invested in that car before you even touch the sheet metal. Like, I don't know. Okay, our next one is another 62 Impala. for $12,000 out the door at $500 a month. Originally a 283 car, was a bench seat car, has 350s and a bucket in it now, power steering, $12,000. Was a blue car with blue interior. I don't feel like that's a bad price for that car. I really don't. I mean, you're getting a complete 62 Impala. It does have an engine. It's complete for 12 grand. And I'm sure you guys, if you walked in there with 10, you would get it for 10. Exactly, Bruce. That's exactly what I feel. And exactly, Don. That's what I'm saying. I really don't know if 15 grand for that 409 car is a bad price. I really can't. I can't say. Like, they're rare cars. If you can prove it's a real 409 car, it's a rare car. But again, you're at least going to be five, if not more than 5 grand into an engine, a 409. Because I wouldn't put anything but a 409 back in that car. Then you factor the 4 speed, so you're going to be 5 or 10 grand into your drivetrain, and that's if it don't need rebuilt. Like, you're going to be 30 plus thousand, 25,000 into a car that still needs sheet metal work and interior work. Like, so probably 100 grand into a car is, I mean, I don't know. That's what I was thinking, Don. All right, Bruce, I'll check it out here in a minute. Actually, give me one sec. I don't want to do it here because I don't want to give your Facebook away. All right, guys, let's look at this. We have a 6.2 Chevy Impala, so same thing we've been looking at. Hard top, numbers matching 283, 3-speed manual transmission on the column, bench seat car, so no thrills. $8,500, white exterior, red interior. 8,500 bucks. I don't think that's a bad price for this either. I don't think that's a bad price. I think that's reasonable. It's not 20 grand like he's went for the convertibles. It's, I mean, is he a little high? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I feel like Matthew just said, 55 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand, something like that. I feel like it's a good price. I mean, because you are getting a six. I mean, you're getting kind of a cool car. You're getting a 62 Impala. They're cool cars, and compared to his $20,000 fucking other cars. I mean, all right, that one actually sold. So the 62 Impala that we just looked at for 8,500 bucks sold. It went to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It was $400 a month. Now we're moving on to 63. So now we're getting the Cheech and Chong type cars. All right. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Do you want to look at the Galaxy first, or keep just go in order? Which one? Because we got a Galaxy. Do you guys want to look at that first, or the Impala? Because there's a lot of Impalas. All right, fucking. I need a break from the Impalas, so we're gonna go with the Galaxy first. All right. 63 Chevy or Ford Galaxy 500. So this one's $500 a month, and it's $12,000 out the door price. Numbers matching 352 with automatic bench seat with column shift, power steering, power brakes, runs and drives, 12 grand. I think that's a good price. I'm a fucking idiot, Frank. I accidentally messed up on that one. I mean, 12 grand for a running and driving car. I think that's a deal. I think that's fine. Even though it's 12.5, you could probably get it for 11 with cash in hand. It was a factory champagne white exterior and black interior. I don't think that's high. I don't. I think that's a deal. I will give the man that. That is a good price. At least it's not full of rust holes missing half of the car. Alright, let's get back to the Impalas now. And we looked at the deal because I have a feeling the Impalas are going to make us want to cry. Next one, 63 Chevy Impala, $12,000 outdoor, $500 a month. This one, I have a feeling we are going to think is not a good deal. So here's what 12 grand gets you for a 63 two-door Impala. 283 V8. Now it has a V8 that is non-numbers matching. And I'll tell you what it is. Power steering, power brakes, factory AC car, $12,000 a month. Turquoise with green interior. What do you guys think? Is it worth 12 grand? I think 8 or 9 grand. Right? And we're not even done yet. $12,000 fucking dollars. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a bad price. All right. Next one is another $12,000 car at the same price, $500 a month. I think he's on crack. I don't think that's a good deal. It's missing half the shit for the car. Like I don't. What makes they don't even have an engine and fucking transmission in it. It is a rare factory. I can't pronounce that word. Black and red car. Who the fuck cares? Like I'm sorry, but who cares? You want 12 grand for that? Okay, guys, this one sold and went to Illinois with Rockford, which is a couple hours north of me. So, 63 Chevy Impala sold for 12 grand. What? You sold that for 12. I mean, I don't know. I can tell you this. We're gonna skip that one because I don't like care. Ooh, that one is an SS. Yeah, we're gonna skip it. All right, moving on. We have another Impala, $500 a month, $8,500. Oh my god, $8,500, you guys. Like the roof is literally like it needs a new roof. It is smashed from a tree. Holy shit! No, no, that's a $4,000 car. Oh, we gotta look at this one before we move on. How many more Impalas this dude got? Holy shit! We're not looking at all these fucking Impalas, you guys. I'm not putting you guys through Impala, 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 Impala. So let's look at one more Impala, and we're gonna move on from fucking Impalas because I don't need to see another Impala. This one, reason why we're gonna look at this one is I recognize this thing was on this site back in 2017, 2018 when I was in high school and I found this site. So 63 Impala Super Sport, $5,000 at $350 a week or a month. Sorry, a month. That's what $5,000 gets you for an Impala at Dave's. Was originally a 4-speed bucket seat car and console car. He has an extra roof. It has AC, no motor or transmission. I think he's fucking insane. What do you guys think? I mean, look at the roof. Holy shit! Look at the quarter. Look at that. Holy fuck! That's exactly what I'm thinking. 'Cause that was there in fucking what 5 or 6 years ago when I was in high school. Jesus, over 5 or 6 years. Fuck, I'm getting old. Okay, let's look at some galaxies. And we're not looking at the Impala, We'll look at the GTO. We're not looking at the fucking Impalas. Tired of seeing fucking Impalas. All right, we have a '64 Ford Galaxy convertible, 500 convertible, for $12,000 at $500 a month. Are you serious? I mean, it is solider than most of the shit I've seen so far. It's still not a fully complete car, but originally a 289 car, 4-speed car, now a 352 power steering, buckets, console, convertible, Bose included, $12,000, white car with white top and white interior. I mean, we only get to see one side. We don't get to see the floors on these cars. You can download the files and like skim through them, but I'm not doing that. Like, from what I'm seeing, I mean, it's probably worth 10 grand. I mean, I would probably give, I don't know, I'd really have to want a convertible. I really don't want a convertible. That sucks, Don. Hopefully your cat's doing better, though. Okay, we got another Galaxy. 60. This one is sounds like a good deal. So let's see what $6,500 gets us for an Impala. For an Impala, Jesus freaking Christ! We looked at so many fucking Impalas and me saying that fucking word. Galaxy 500 gets us for $6,500 at Dave's Classic Cars. 64 Ford Galaxy 500, non-numbers matching 390, power steering, power brakes, engine runs, $6,500. I don't think that's a bad price. I'll say I don't think that's bad. Now, unless there's fucking Flintstone holes for the floors and things like that. If it's as solid as it looks in this one picture, I think that's a good deal. Damn, man, yeah. The vets, man, they're no fucking joke. They charge an extremely amount of money for shit. All right, you guys. This one is $6,500 too. It's a 64 Fastback Galaxy for $400 a month. Again, I don't think that's a bad price. I mean, Goodyear Galaxy, I guess. I mean, it's a whatever the fuck a 352 engine is. I don't know what that's like, a small V8 or what, but all right, let's move to the Le Mans, the GTO. So this he wants $8,500 for. $400 a month is a 65 GTO. So second year of the GTO. 389 four barrel auto buckets power steering with a 400 block missing console. $8,500. Then what? If he wants $8,500 for this, then what the fuck is my Le Mans Sport Coupe worth? This is worth $8,500. At least my Le Mans is a complete fucking car. Like, is it worth fucking 10 grand then? Because here I didn't think it was a $3,000 or $4,000 car the way it sits. Oh, see, did not know that. See, I'm not a Ford guy. Alright, now we're getting into the Ford stuff. I mean, 60s model, 66 model year. Matthew, we all mess up from time to time, man. You handle it right though, brother. Alright. Let's fucking cover some Mustangs. Alright, we have a 66 convertible Mustang, $10,000 at $500 a month. Let's see here. Was a 389 car, four barrel with an automatic transmission, pony interior, pony interior buckets. Not sure. I don't know what that means. I'm not a Mustang guy. Power steering, power brakes, AC, no motor, no transmission. $10,000. Black um exterior was beige with a black top. Interior was burnt orange and white. I think that's a lot of money for this car. I really don't see that being a good deal. Yeah, did you guys fucking notice that that dog is no longer with us? That big husky? Like he admits that that dog sadly passed away. Oh, Don, I'm willing to bet that, man. But the good news is it's a Mustang. See, I caught hell been a month or so ago from some guy on here that's like, why would you rebuild that 67? It's just a coupe. It's not a desirable car. Listen, I paid 1,200 bucks for that car. I sold the engine for I forgot it might have been a grand, 7, 8, 9 thousand bucks something. It was a significant amount of money. I have like $300 in the Mustang now. You can't buy it just that rust out shell for 300 bucks. Not now. I got more than that in the sheet metal I have for the fucking car, but the good thing is it'll be a cool car when it's done. And I've always wanted a 67 Mustang. Alright, 66 GT Mustang. I didn't know they had GTs back in 66, but hey, $8,500. It's not currently on his lot, whatever the fuck that means. Let's see what $8,500 gets us. Oh, Jesus, fuck. If there's any Ford guys in the house, can you tell me if this is an $8,500 fucking Mustang? Like, 8,500 fucking dollars for has numbers matching 289 and a 3-speed manual transmission, buckets, power steering, and drums. DB, whatever the fuck that means. $8,500. Is this car really worth 8,500 bucks? Like, look, the roof, dude. Holy shit, look at the roof. Literally, the roof is rotted off the quarter panel. Holy shit. And now it's rusted right here at the rear window channel. Quarters are gone. It does have those kind of tail lights that Jimmy's talking about. Like $8,500. I don't think that's a good price. $8,500. Wow. Fucking wow. I want whatever the fuck this dude's smoking. I swear it's got to be some good shit. Okay, we're gonna look at a Mopar now. So we're gonna look at a '66 Coronet 500 convertible. So 500 is the trim level. You know what a convertible is. $7,500 at $400 a month. Let's see what $7,500 gets us here at this place. Holy shit. '66 Dodge Coronet 500 convertible. Originally with a 361 automatic buckets, console, power steering, power brakes, windows, power top. Engine is now a 318, $7,500. Metallic white or turquoise, dark turquoise exterior, white top and interior. Holy wow. $7,500. I don't I mean, let's dive a little bit closer. Let's look at the quarters look. I mean, it's got a ding in the quarter, but I don't know. $7,500. I really don't know. I don't know. You guys, what do you guys think? Let's see here. For a real Mopar, that ain't bad. Usually, any Mopar pulls big money. That's very true. That's very true. I don't know enough about Cornets to say to give my. I know it's a solid car. We'll say that it's worth probably. We'll say it's worth $6,000. Was what we'll say it's worth. All right. Now we're gonna move on back into the BPOCs. So we got a GTO convertible for. So this is going to be another $20,000 car. It's convertible GTO, 20 grand at $500 a month. It's not on his lot. Let's see what this is about. I don't know what the hell that was about. Let's see if we try that again. There we go. Oh wait, that's that Cornet. Fuck. Huh. That's odd. What this one? Huh. Well, let's look at GTO. Who cares? I don't really care about $20,000 GTO anyways. So let's see here. 66 Mercury package. Some kind of package. $5,500 at $350 a month. Oh, dude, this car is fucked. Look, it's got a vinyl top on it that's tearing. I can get to zoom in. Look at that. Where's it a convertible? Oh, it's a convertible. That is the top. I'm an idiot. Convertible. Originally a 289 automatic power steering, power top, no engine or transmission. $5,500. Dark blue metallic exterior and interior was blue. Again, my opinion is it's probably worth $5,000. It's probably worth, I don't know, $5,000 probably. I don't know what the value of this car is. I'm a Chevy and Mopar guy, not a Ford guy. What do you guys think? All right, next we got another GTO. This one is $11,000 at $500 a month. 66 GTO hardtop, originally a 389 with auto. Has buckets, console, power steering, power brakes, and AC. Comes with a 389 block, not matching, no transmission. $11,000 was originally a fountain blue, and interior was black. What do you guys think? Is $11,000 a good price for this GTO? I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably worth, I don't know, 6 or 7, depending on what the rest of the car looks like. That's the thing. We're only getting side glimpses of these cars. We're not seeing the floors, the frame rails, the trunk, the all the shit that really makes the car what it's valued. We're just seeing one side of the car. Okay, you guys. Next, the Chevy Caprice. $6,500, $400 a month. Let's see what we get for that. This one's actually a big block car. 396. Automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, AC, $6,500. White exterior, black interior. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe, maybe. I really don't know. I really. He kind of burned me out with the $20,000 heaps of shit he was selling. We got another GTO for $7,500. Holy shit! Do I even need to zoom in on the quarter panel on this fucking car? Or do you guys see what I'm seeing when I'm looking at this fucking junk? Unrestored, numbers matching 389 4-speed. It has buckets, but missing console, $7,500. Look at this. Look at that quarter. You guys see it? There is literally no quarter left. The hood's bent. Sorry, I don't see that. I think he's on crack. That's a fucking $3,000 car. And paint it too. All right, we're gonna skip the rest of these GTOs and stuff because we don't care. We're gonna skip the Impalas. Let's see here. Now we're in the 67s. We're gonna skip pretty much anything that's GTO related. Okay, we got a couple Dodges here we're gonna look at. So we got a 67. Damn, I didn't want to do that. We got a 67 Plymouth GTX for $8,500 at $400 a month. What do we think we got for that price? So 67 GTX, originally a 440 HP car, automatic, includes non-numbers matching 440 HP and trans, has buckets but missing console, $8,500. For a GTX, I'm gonna say this, for a fucking GTX, I don't think that's a bad price for a GTX. GTXs bring really good money. Really, really good money. Believe it or not, believe it or not, GTX is above a Roadrunner. Like you had the Roadrunner, the GTX was your top dog, your your muscle car. I don't think that's a bad price for this car, even if the back is gone. I don't think that. What do you guys think? Is it $8,500, $6,500? I really don't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I like GTXs. Maybe that's why I'm saying that. Like it's missing half the car, but the good news is this is like a Mustang. They make every fucking part you think of. I would honestly go there and hit him with probably a $6,000 number or a $7,000 number is what I would hit him with. Because keep in mind, he says this, but if you're there with cash in hand, most of the time they'll drop on price. And if not, he's a dick and I'd walk away. All right. Next, we're just gonna look at a base satellite. It looks like for $6,000 at $350 a month. 383 auto originally has fender tag certification and power steering. Has not matching 383 block. No transmission buckets or console. So it's a shell for $6,000. I don't think that's a deal. I don't think that it's nothing special. It's a 67 satellite, so it's your average fucking Mopar of that year. It's missing the parts that matter, the 383, the transmission, the buckets, and the console. The console's gonna cost you a couple fucking grand with the bucket seats. So $6,000 for a roller with no interior, I think that's a lot. I think that's a $3,000 car. I agreed on that. That's one of my pinnacle Mopars. All right, you guys. Next, we're gonna look at a '67 Dodge Dart GT for $6,000 at $350 a month. fucking kidding me. It's a 273 auto car, no engine, no transmission, has buckets, console, and certification, no fender tag. So here's my question: does he have the build sheet for this car? Because unless you have, I don't think you guys can't see it, a build sheet, you have no fender tag. You don't know what them options on that car is. So unless you have the build sheet or the body tag, you're not gonna know if that's a factory bucket seat console 273 car. So I'm assuming it says Certicard. Whatever the fuck a Certicard is. So I'm assuming maybe he's talking about the build sheet. But anyway, $6,000 for this car. It was a light blue metallic car with a black interior. I think that's a lot of money for that car. I don't care. I think that's a lot of money for that. All right, moving to 68. Oh fuck. How many of you guys like Chargers? 68 Dodge Charger, $15,600, $500 a month. Let's see what $15,000 gets for a Dodge Charger. Woo! Yeah, I mean, it has numbers. It has no. It was a 318 car because it has a matching number engine, and automatic transmission, power steering, AC, missing dash, buckets, and console. $15,600. I mean, knowing what Dodge Chargers go for, I really don't think that that's an insane amount of money. Like, there's a. I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll post a picture later. There's a guy that has one of these for $8,500. Or no, it's 20 grand because it's a Hemi car. It's an insane amount of money. So I don't know if that's bad for a second gen Charger. I agree. Javelins and AMXs are really cool. All right, he's got a couple Chargers actually. So we're gonna move on to the next Charger. This one, $11,000. I mean I don't know. I mean I paid 55 for mine, and it's a third gen. 26 grand. I really don't. I don't think he's off on his Charger prices. I really don't. This one's $35,000. I really don't think that's a bad price for that car. Knowing what Chargers go for, I mean, this one's a Chevelle. This one he sold to Wisconsin, I think is what that is. This is a Chevelle SS. He sold it for 6,500 bucks. Originally a 396 4-speed car. I don't know why the image isn't loading. Let's try to redo that so that way it loads. Yeah, it's not gonna load. All right. Anyways, includes 12 bolt rear, missing engine, transmission, and bucket seats. I think that's a lot of fucking money for that car. So we're gonna move on. Another one from when I was in high school. So he's had this Charger here since I was in high school, too. $15,000, 68 Dodge Charger, $400 a month. I don't think that's a bad price. I just I really don't know. It is just a 383 car, non-numbers matching automatic transmission, bucket console, tack, power steering, AC. I mean, I don't think that's a bad price. Oh fuck, we got a Bullet car that's sold $25,000 for a '68 Ford Mustang Fastback Bullet, Bullet body style. It sold for 25 grand. What 25? I don't think that he was off on that. I mean, that's a pretty fucking solid Mustang from what I could see for 25 grand for what it is. That's probably a six-figure car. Done. Okay. Damn, he's got a lot of '68 stuff. So we're just going to skim through. So we're going to look at Super B. 12 grand is what he wants for this. I think that's a lot of money for that. I'm sorry, I think that's a lot of money. It's only a 383 4-speed car and $12,000 gets you that. I don't see 12 there. Sorry, don't see it. Coronet, this one is $11,000 and it's just a Coronet. But sorry, again, a lot of money. $11,000. No. GTX. 8 grand. I don't know. Maybe. Let's we're gonna save some of the stuff for tomorrow night. So let's move on to 70. Alright. We'll save the Chargers, 70 Chargers for that. Let's start looking at some stuff we haven't looked at yet. Boy's got a lot of Chargers. Ooh, here we go. Hey, here we go. It sold. 70 Plymouth Roadrunner, you guys. 383 HP, 15 grand. And somehow it looks better than certain somebody we know. Let's save the Novas. Let's save the Chargers. Let's move to 71. Let's see what 71's got. $8,500, you guys. 71 Dodge Charger. I think that's a little thing. I don't know. And I paid $5 for mine. I don't know. '71 Plymouth Roadrunner sold for 10 grand. We'll save some of the stuff though for next time. Let's see here. I was hoping he had some Firebirds like Matthews got, but I'm not seeing it. Holy shit, we gotta click on this because I got one. This is a 73 Dart Sport, and 10 grand is what it sold for. Was a numbers matching 340 automatic buckets console power steering factory air grabber, $9,500. I think that's insane. All right, you guys. I think we're gonna end it here. Been on for over an hour. We're gonna end this. We'll back a little bit later tonight for a review with Dad, maybe. We are going to we'll pick this up tomorrow night on this guy's page. And frankly, I need to walk this off because I'm feeling sore. I will see you guys tomorrow. I want to thank all you guys for stopping in. It really means a lot. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, if you guys want to see anything particular, make, model, year, let me know in the comments of a video of this when it goes up, and we will do that. Thank all you guys for stopping in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love. Bye-bye.